Someone asked about this question, so I wanted to go through it here. And so you're given this circuit, and you're told the I goes the way that it goes, and you want to find what the voltage drop is across this mystery piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this point here and call this 0 volts, just because I can. And that's easier for me to do. And so I'm just going to kind of go through this circuit. So I go through here, and I come to this first piece, and what happens, I decrease my voltage by 8 volts, okay, because I start at the positive and come out the negative. And so when the current's going through the resistor, this is the way that it goes, it's a voltage decrease. And so that means when I come to this point here, I'll be at negative 8 volts, because I've just gone down that amount. And so, okay, so I keep going, I come to here, and the same kind of thing. I come in the positive and the negative, so it's a voltage drop. And so now I'm at, I believe, if I can add, negative 14 volts at that point. So I come over to here, and this is an increase. So, and so I add 12, and so that means that at this point over here, I should be at negative 2 volts. And so what that means to us is this end of this element should be at negative 2 volts, and this end should be at 0 volts. And so the way I should draw this then would be, this is like a negative and that's a positive, and it's a 2 volts. So as I go through, it's going to increase me from negative 2 up here to the 0. All right, so this end will be higher, that end will be lower, and it'll come out being the 2 volts, such like that there. Now in a question like this, what you like to have is sort of a definition of the points. And so for instance, like here, if I was to call maybe this point A and this point B, then my voltage drop I would define as VB minus VA. And so VB is 0 volts minus 2 volts, and I come out with 2 volts. So you really need to have sort of a definition, way to define it here. All right, hope that helps.